An elite athlete needs every edge that is possible, whether it's in their training facilities, whether it's their shoes, their gear, all of those types of things are necessary for them to be successful and to continue to be an elite athlete. The Springback, the great thing about it is it does enhance performance. In practice situations, allowing them to be able to train at a higher level and to recover quicker, but also to be able to increase their performance in competitive situations. What we found in almost all situations in using the Springbacks is that the athlete's performance increased, whether it was that they could lift a little bit more weight, or they could do more repetitions in the weight room, or they could jump a little bit higher, or they could jump a little bit farther. And so in all of our testing, we found that each of the individuals had an increase in their performance.
Hey, we've used them for a few years. This year, the 2013 year, we were named national champions by Max Preps, and no question that Springbacks made a difference for our team. And you know, in my mind as a coach, any difference you can help that's positive, athletically speaking, you take it. And Springbacks were that for us.
Start at the feet. You put a cushion in your feet that's scientifically proven, because they give cushioned support. Springback will not let your foot hit the ground. You will then have a relief of pain from your foot up your spine to your neck. You will feel better. You eliminate the start of the inflammation, you eliminate the chain of inflammation, and it works every time. Springbacks are a bimolecular cross-link material. They have an instantaneous memory. When you stand on them or put your foot on them, your foot does not go to the ground. They are supported by the Springbacks. Because of that, there's no damage to the foot. The second phase is, how does the spring sole assist you in performance? It springs you. When your foot hits the spring sole, you get projected, you get recoiled. I work with hundreds of NFL players. I always recommend the Springback Springsoles.
I've used Springback Springsoles for 9 years, and they help me get that extra winning edge. Springback Springsoles aren't just any insole. They are truly revolutionary and were originally designed with athletes in mind. That's me, Todd Christensen. During a practice run in the 60-meter high hurdles, I broke the world record for 50 years and over with a time of 8.39. There is no doubt in my mind that I could not have accomplished this feat without the Springbacks in my track shoes. If you've ever run on a rubberized track, you know that springy feeling that the rubber in the track gives you. So imagine the same effect running on grass, a court, even running on cement or pavement.
We don't just want cushioning by itself. We want some cushioning to absorb the landing forces. But more importantly, we want the withstanding of the landing forces. So we want to accumulate these landing forces and then return them. So this is what we do through the muscles and the tendons, because the tendons have a tremendous amount of return, up to 70%. But then with the Springback soles, we get even more. It can benefit and enhance our ability to create more power, which is going to make that skill be executed quicker and faster and more successfully.
As a coach, I feel that every athlete should be wearing Springback for these reasons. Performance will improve. But the most important thing is, if you want to take care of your athletes, if you're really concerned about injury, they should be in those, because they will last the season and they will be able to perform at the state meet or the region meet, something that's very important to them because they're still healthy. I truly believe in them, in the Springback, because of what it can do for the athlete.
What an amazing benefit.
Because they are so powerful, it doesn't take a lot of material to get the spring effect. They fit in nearly any type of shoe, work boot, or sports shoe, even under existing orthotics, giving you a cushioning support and putting a spring in your step. Springback Springsoles will help you run faster, jump higher, and respond quicker, all with more energy and a money-back guarantee.